had a great, thankfully uneventful trip down. Our thanks to the school board and Dr. Hazel, who made the decision for all 3 high schools were traveling today to give us the half day at the high school level. So that was greatly appreciated that we were able to do that and able to get you the coverage that you need. Also to get these teams down here. Of course, Callaway traveling across the state to Thompson, and we got the Grangers traveling all the way up to West Hall. So the Troup County folks are kind of all over the state of Georgia, so kind of an exciting night. It's a great crowd. Look over, it's a two-tiered stadium. They've improved this pretty amazingly. They got a turf field. They've got the lines are alternating between the dark green and the light green as you go back and forward. We've got the captains coming out on the field right now.
Team captains for our Cairo High School.
They include. Sorry, guys, I got to get my binoculars ready to see things. Yes, that's right. It's got to that point where if I'm going to see the ball game, I'm going to have those running for me the whole time. They're getting ready to walk out in the middle of the field. And we might have to have Greg come back up here. Greg, if you can hear me, if you might want to come on back up, we can see if we can get this microphone situation figured out. Nash is working hard on that to get it going, but we'd like to have Greg on the air. I think that's an important part of things.
Our new interim superintendent of Grady County Schools, Dr. Jamie Horn.
Dr. Horn, who's out there, I got a chance to meet him along with another fellow. I hear Greg.
Is that working?
Yeah.
Well, what dadgum? Well, I'm cutting in and out. We got Bubba Taylor, Kevin Laney, Garrison Edwards, and Skyland Strong as your captain tonight, guys. We out, and I'm 5 feet from there.
So
I should be a singer. Just put my mouth right on the mic. There we go. See what happens. That's sounding consistent good now.
There you go.
A little bit late to get out there, so I just won't go.
All right, we'll just kind of call it from here. Who are the captains again, Greg?
So Bubba Taylor, Gavin Laney, Garrison Edwards, and Skyland Strawn. Skyland and Bubba are linebackers. Gavin Laney's your offensive lineman, and Garrison Edwards is your quarterback. So Cairo has won the toss, and they have deferred. So Tigers will start this game receiving from the north end zone. Heading southbound. Let's rock and roll, Tigers.
Southbound and down, loaded up trucking. All right. Let's take one more break. Back to 60-second break, and we'll have kickoff live here from Cairo, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Horn, Greg Hicks live here from West Thomas Stadium in Cairo, Georgia. The Tigers be going from right to left on your radio dial. Who we got back deep, Greg?
Looks like we've got hang on one second.
Coach is making some adjustments. They've got folks want to move more to the right. Maybe they're looking for a short kick out of these folks.
Well, that's what they've seen. So Trent Hodo is back by himself. We've got all hands on deck up top. So they obviously have a reputation for being an onside kicking team to start the game. So
well, I'm looking over here. They got a big, a four-person kind of square over here on the 40.
Yep.
Still make a move. There's the kick. It's going to go deep. Taken by Hodo back there, up to 15, 20. And look at him run across the 30. A nice return. Tigers will have the ball at the 30-yard line.
Speaking of the 30-yard line, I'm down here on the Cairo side of the field on the 30, and I was watching Trent Hodo, and I thought, man, he had a hole wide open. and they closed in quickly, but a nice return, about a 25-yard return. He caught it on about the maybe 5, maybe 7-yard line, brought it out to the 30-yard line. That's where your Tigers will have it for the 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Just getting things started. Second round of the playoffs. The Syrup Makers and the Tigers. Things could get sticky. Garrison Edwards, the quarterback, will have Javaris Warner behind him, just off to his right. There's the snap. Goes spinning out there. Caught on the far side to hit, and they've scouted out that play, Greg.
No doubt about it. Well, and the Tigers, they're celebrating. Tigers want to move. Let's get that ball spotted. They want to do the hurry-up offense, and too much celebration by the Syrup Makers is not going to allow the Tigers to do that. We do have a crew that's probably average age of about 55, so.
Hey, that's young.
I hope.
Garrison looks to throw the ball, throws it downfield, and Syrup Makers are going to knock it down. Nice coverage.
Well,
the pass was intended for Davis Munkus.
We had Davis Munkus on a deep post, and it just wasn't far enough. Davis had got behind his corner and actually was be behind the safety. And had that ball been thrown deep enough, Davis would have caught it for sure, but got to throw it out there. So 3rd down and 12 for the Tigers.
Warner continues to be the backfield, twins left and right. Edwards checks his line. 4-man front for Cairo. There's the snap, back to pass, looking, throws it, and caught out here by Blaze Bell. Bell's across the 50, down the sideline, still going 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers! The 3rd play of the ball game.
A 72-yard touchdown pass, no flags, a nice little, a quick and hitch and go route to Blaze Bell. He catches it and outruns his corner all the way to the end zone. That's the way to open up Tigers. A really 3rd down and 12 play for the Tigers. That's the way to quieten the Syrup Maker crowd.
Well, I was watching them. They were very cocky. They got the first tackle, made like it was they won the ball game. And this is not a Tiger offense you really want to tick off, as McCarty Harrelson is on to attempt the point after touchdown. Here comes the snap, hold, kick is up.
Yes.
And the kick is good. Tigers strike first, 7-0. We're just 11 minutes and 14 seconds into this contest. Let's take a quick 60-second break. Back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
This message is brought to you by Scherfler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers leading 7-0 early in this contest. The Makers have returned the ball up to the 30-yard line, exactly on the 30. And they'll have a 1st and 10 huddle on the far sideline.
Officially, that goes a 68-yard touchdown pass from Garrison Edwards to Blaze Bell. Now the Tigers defense are asked to step it up and start fast.
I changed my notes.
Thank you. Just wanted to let Eckleberry know that if he's listening.
Well, he is. He has to get his input. We'll have text messages from him in a little bit. They'll hand the ball into the line of scrimmage. Nice little run. They'll get about 4 out of that one.
Terrence Reeve and Monye Johnson on the stop initially. A little help from Bubba Taylor and Jamari Brown.
It's like Quavion Teal, the junior running back, number 25.
They'll pick up 2nd 7 for Cairo.
Quarterback is number 3, Bryce Puckett. He's just a sophomore. So they'll reset. They'll send 2 receivers out to this near side. One sets up in a slot. The other wider out. They'll walk a wing over. And we got a guy in the back. Look at him go.
Bubba Taylor.
Bubba makes a tackle in the backfield, and that's back inside the 30.
That'll lose back to the 29-yard line. That'll lose 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 11, but it's on a blitz in the middle behind Monye Johnson and Jamari Brown. And, man, 3rd down and long for the Syrup Makers of Cairo.
Syrup Makers in a kind of a Georgia Bulldogs red tops, red helmets, white pants. Tigers in their away whites and white pants and that Wolverine style helmet. Quarterback checks his line, checks his wrist, adjusts the play, backs up, taking his time. Got to hurry.
They have time. Otherwise, it's going to have a delay of game.
Yep.
Down to 1 second.
So they take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers leading right now 7-0 with 9:34 left to go in the first quarter of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks live from Cairo, Georgia. Tigers leading 7-0, and the syrup makers with the ball.
Class of 79, Alan Hunt and his wife, Patty. Appreciate you guys pulling for the Tigers.
Back to pass, looking, throws it across the middle. Complete, but not a whole lot out of that. Only gets to the 35. 34.
That'll bring up 4th down and about 5. They're going to call it 7. 4th down and about 7. And so number 14, their punter, will be standing. He's going to ease over.
Now they kind of swing the
That's
gate on
odd.
this right
That's
now.
almost like a polecat punt. That's interesting. So the Tigers going to call a timeout.
They didn't really like what they saw. So the Tigers, the defense has held in the first 3 downs. We've got a 4th down to come. Let's take 30 more seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 7-0 on Eagle Sports.
Make your home or business look like new with the help from Restore Pressure Washing and Salt Washing, the area's top-rated clean team with over 100 5-star reviews on Google and Facebook. We offer safe, effective salt washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, house washing, deck and fence cleaning, even Christmas lighting installation. We're fully insured, family-run, and deliver warranted services with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call 706-415-7637 or visit restorepressurewashing.com for your fast, free quote, and let us do the dirty work.
WLAG-AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School Football is brought to you by
Holmes Pharmacy.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
So let me describe this. The center's over the ball. Nobody around him. A back in the backfield. Now they'll bring the line back over.
A lot of running for this polecat punt. But the Tigers want to make sure they were defending it properly.
There's the snap. Kick is off.
Nice punt.
Deep punt.
All right, gets a Tiger roll.
Definitely Tiger roll.
Nice.
Back up to the 33. And that's what the Tigers will have at 1st and 10. Even better field position than we started off with.
So good job by the Tiger defense, fans. Big play by Bubba Taylor. And then to start it off, Terrence Reeve and Monye Johnson set the tone on the first play of the game. So that's the way to do it, defense. Now let's see if we can get the Tiger offense rolling again.
You know what you saw too, Greg, is they made the tackles, they walked back to the huddle. They didn't, jump around acting like look at us, look at us. There's a lot to be said about that. Trips to this near side as the Tigers will set up with the tight end right.
So for the second time in a row, the Tigers start with the ball on the 32-yard line.
Garrison will run it himself after the kind of fake hit hard as he got to the 35-yard line.
A nice 3-yard gain, but I'm telling you, he ran into that linebacker, actually a free safety number 4, came in and just shoulder to shoulder pad, and man, they both popped cold.
That's the free safety, Byron Duncan. He's going to swing it out to this near side. Caught it 30 to 35, up, knocked out of bounds as he got near about the 37.
They're gonna mark him out at the 38-yard line. Should be about 3rd and 4, maybe 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Big play for the Tigers here.
Trips again to this near side. Garrison waiting. Takes the snap. Fakes it, throws across the middle. Complete to Davis. Davis across midfield. And getting all the way down near the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 42.
Nice job. Inside screen by Davis Mungus as he followed around behind Blaze Bell and actually Desmond Cunningham. The Tigers. We got
an official timeout, possibly to ask the band not to play in the middle of a play.
They got chain issues. They're trying to get the chain moved. Now they're trying to ask the players to get out of the way, back up where the chain gang can get by, because the Tigers are trying to move fast as well. So they're trying to ask the players to move back. Glisson's taking care of that. But nice little block by Desmond Cunningham as he came out and did a stop block. on the outside was Davis Munkus. He took a hard step, then cut it in behind Cunningham on a little post or the inside wheel route. Was able to pick up and gain about 15 yards. Tiger first down inside syrup maker territory at the 41-yard line.
Cunningham and Davis wide to this near side. Got Blaze wide right. Glisten in the wing to the right side.
Got Trent Hodo in the backfield.
Looks like they got it fixed now. For the first quarter, the Tigers are leading right now, 7-0. And handoff to Hodo. Hodo makes a man miss, then gets across the 40 to about the 38.
They're going to give him about a 4-yard gain. Nice job by Hodo. And nice job by big Wade England and Gavin Laney and Caleb McCaney right up that middle.
Hodo rolls over to the right side of his quarterback, Garrison Edwards. Edwards catches, looks, throws way downfield. Looking. And, oh, man, almost caught down there about the 7-yard line.
Pass was intended for Blaze Bell. Had a man one-on-one, and at my angle, I thought Blaze had the beat on him, but the shoulder was dropping right over the cornerback's shoulder pad, and it may have deflected off his shoulder pad. But at any rate, 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. Definitely a little bit long for field goals and a little bit short for punt. So let's turn a first down.
I like it. Edwards looks, calls for it, turns, looks to pass. Now he's going to run it himself. He keeps it, throws it out to the right side, and it ends up going out of bounds. But he avoids the sack, although he's hitting the backfield after he throws the ball.
Good job to get rid of the football. That'll bring up 4th down. And so he did a good job getting rid of the football. Otherwise, he was forced out of the pocket to the right side toward the Cairo sideline. So they figure they're in 4-down territory. So 4th down and 7, Tigers are going for it. Let's see if they can get a defensive offside, but Cairo's been pretty disciplined so far. All right, we got a quick snap. Oh! That should be a flag.
Throw the
Whistles
flag.
is blown. Let's see what happened. And they're not even throwing it. There you go. Finally throw a flag free.
So they that's how you lose control of a football game right there.
Personal foul penalty rule against the Saltmakers.
I'm still curious as what the whistle was for initially. I didn't see a flag. Backside, that's even worse.
Troup County have a 1st and 10 from the Saltmaker 23.
That's blatant. To the right side, takes the ball, spins out there to him, Warner caught up the side of the field, knocked out of bounds. And their head coach a little upset with them blocking out there.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8 to go.
That's kind of what you do. Left side. It They're actually very eager to share their thoughts on things. That's for sure. Now he's going to run it through the line of scrimmage. And I think he's got the first down yard. Uh-oh. It is the Cairo play. So Cairo will get the ball on the fumble. They're talking. I think he was down, Greg. And he got the first down on the play. What a ball game already. The ball play is whistled in. Movement against the Tigers. Tigers are called for moving in the line. It'll be first and 15 now for the Tigers. Just doing anything we can to sustain this drive. 7:07 left to go in the first. 7-0 in favor of the Tigers.
15.
Yeah, they do. Warner in the backfield, along with Edwards. Looks to throw across the middle. Just misses his intended target.
Justin Taylor breaks up the pass play. Intended receiver number 17, Trey Dean. Troup County now has a second down. And 15 to go.
Ball resting. Just about the 18, Greg? Tigers back to the line. Here we go. Harrison will hand the ball off to Warner. Warner. Straight up the line. Ball down. He's 19. That'll be a third down there.
That's it, Tigers. It's third. 16 to go.
Runs the ball. Across the middle. The ball comes out. We got the ball down at about the 2.
Incomplete pass will give the Troup County Tigers a fourth down. In attempt the field goal will be number 30, Napoleon Hollison. Out of the hole, the number 80, Parker Townsend.
Townsend ready to take the ball. Snap, hold, kick is up.
The attempt is
no good. I think he got a hand on it, Greg. football has been played. We've still got 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Tigers leading 7-0. Cairo on the field, looking to begin their second time with the ball tonight. They had to punt the ball the first time. Back to pass. Quarterback hit as he throws complete at the, it's like 26-yard line. That's number 2.
Evan Todd on the tackle. So we're going to have a 2nd and 4.
Reset. Puckett, the quarterback, standing in there. Take the snap. He's going to pass again. Throws out this time complete. That same slant. Caught by number 9. They'll get across the 35 to about the, oh goodness, they're going to mark him all the way to the 39. Back up just a little bit to about in between the 37-38. Tigers with a good rush, not quite able to get to the quarterback Puckett. Back to pass again. Here comes the Tigers. Screen pass in the middle. Caught, but read well. He got to about the 41 before he was brought down.
Blue Perry on the reception. Gain of 3 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The 2nd down about 7. A lot of energy in the stadium, folks. A lot of energy. Trips to this near side. Man wide left. Quarterback Puckett changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Backs up. Puts a man in motion. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He steps up and throws it way.
Kick is up.
They're tied up 7-7. We knew this was going to be a fight. Let's take a break. Just 30 seconds back to the station. This is Troup Tigers Football on Eagle Sports.
Second team at number 14, Go back. Back in for the return. David Taylor.
Squares of 4 on either side, and then the back 2 guys run towards the middle of the field. Kind of get ahead. Kind of get them a running start. And short kick, caught and down right at the 44-yard line. So great field position for the Tigers. Yeah. No, they could. That's a great point, Greg.
Troup County have a 1st and 10 from their 44.
Here we go. Takes it. Back to pass. Throws.
There's
Some bumping this. It's going to be a penalty call. I think it's going to go against Cairo. Davis was the intended receiver. He was slowed down significantly right around the 40-yard line.
Official indications holding on the throw makers.
He's crossing midfield. And he'll get to the ball to the 46.
Troup County have the first and 10 from the throw maker, 46.
There's the snap. Fake handoff. Garrison heading out here. He'll turn the corner. He'll go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's heads up running.
Back to Lee Perry along with Gavin Mango. Brings up a second down and 4 from the 40.
Handoff going into the middle of the field. First down and more. As they pounded yards inside about the 32.
On the carry. Picks up the Troup County first down. Tackle made by Brian Duncan.
Tigers right back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Throwing. And come on, throw the flag. I've never seen anything like that, Greg. I mean, Culpepper couldn't move down the field. The kid was holding so hard.
He held it for 10 yards.
I mean, he had him almost wrapped up. Culpepper looked like he was blocking him.
Troup County has a second down and 10.
That's pretty terrible. Here we go again. Garrison, they'll run the ball. A little delay. Nice job to get to the line and grab it. He'll be tackled for a loss back at about the 34, actually 33.
On the tackle, number 11, Tagon Jackson. Sam Makers up, brings up a third
Snap. Makes a handoff to Huda. Throws it to the right side. And just out of the reach of Culpepper.
A fourth down. It's fourth down.
Culpepper Bell and Townsend wide right. Back to pass. Throws it down the field. Got a man. And there's a flag. Who's there flag? Or was that? I'm sorry. I saw one of the kids had the towel. I saw the flag. We'll turn it over on down. .249 left to go in this contest, 7-7. Yep, I'm sorry, thank you. Getting a little ahead of myself. Quarterback going to roll to the left side, throws, and caught, and then took out of bounds. And a late hit flag will go against the Tigers.
On the reception was Khalil Perry.
He dived at his feet after he's gone out of bounds, so they'll get 15 yards on the end of that.
Visual indication of personal foul for Troup County. First down, Sailmaker.
It was Chase. He was just kind of running that way, kind of dived. It looked like he was throwing a late hit. Caught him at right at the knees. And they'll attack 15 on it. It's the deepest play they've run so far in the contest. Again, 7-7. The first quarter play, 2:44 left to go. Troup driving. Man in motion from the far side. Back to pass, rolling, throws, caught, we miss him, hit him. He'll get across the 30, down inside of it.
Interception number 2 will be a Perkins. Tackle made by number 10, KJ McQueen. Line of scrimmage to be the Troup County 28.
Now break the huddle. Puckett stands in there, the pistol set. Tailback right behind him. There's a snap, handoff to the tailback. And we haven't seen him run the ball, and he runs it well on the right side.
Off the right side with some big yardage. First down, Sailmaker.
This drive is moving quickly down the field.
Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. 7-7 is our score. We're here in Cairo, Georgia.
On the first play, Edwards ran for two. Now we've had an offsides by Cairo's defense. That should bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Tigers. After we held them to a missed field goal.
Here come the Tigers. And it's going to be Edwards calling his own number. Up the field, 1st down and more. And he's tackled as he gets to the 43-yard, about 40.
Elite just turned it upfield and picked up about 8 to the 45-yard line. And that's the end of your first quarter.
Woo, wow. Man, talk about some intense football. 7-7 is your score as we end the first quarter of play. It won't be long as they flip this over, but we'll take 60 seconds back to the station to listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports. Welcome back. The Tigers are going to throw the ball a quick out, incomplete pass on a 1st down.
I just want to go on record as saying I'm just not a fan mostly of that play. It works, but rare. Maybe we're just looking for that time that it does work, but 2nd and 10 from the 45.
2nd down and 10.
Little stab pass out and a lot of company out there.
Yep. There's a snap. Handed off to the tailback. He's going to work his way down to the 50-yard line.
He's going to get across the 50. They may give him 5.5 yards on that. Let's see where they spot it. So it should be 3rd down and about 4.
Yep.
Tigers really need to keep this drive going as we just started the second half. What a well of a ball game. A lot of intensity down here in Cairo. 7-7.
Back to pass. Garrison throws across the middle. Caught by Blaze Bell. He's still on his feet at the 30.
Yes!
Knocked down at the 27-yard line.
Blaze Bell on a short little slant pattern, what they call a skinny post, inside behind the linebackers, picks it up, and you know we talked in the game, he's going to get hit. He got hit, and he still picked up 15 yards.
Garrison takes the snap, turns, hands the ball to Warner. Warner, following his blocking, gets across the 25.
He'll
24.
Pick up about 3 fans. Maybe, actually, they may give him 4.
Throws it to the corner on the right side. What have we got, Greg?
There you go, finally.
Throw the flag.
No, he had Blaze Bell's number 7. It's like, what did I do wrong? Well, you grabbed his jersey for 15 yards. That's what you did. And it took the back judge actually behind the line of scrimmage to call it, not the original back judge. It was all over it. He just didn't see it. But nice job. So it'll be pass interference against Cairo. Should result in a 1st down for the Tigers.
So they'll march it on in. Number of penalties in this game, Greg.
On both teams.
Yep.
They spot the ball on the 14-yard line. So 1st down from the Cairo 14 for the Tigers.
So here we go. Twins left. Edwards will take the shotgun snap. Looks. He's going to roll left. He's going to be sacked back at about the 24-yard line.
And Cody Lead is visibly upset because he knows he missed his block. And he missed his block. So, but I just sent looking at things happening around me.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football.
Cairo Syrup Makers have it first and goal from the Tiger 5-yard line. Tigers, wow, we need a turnover, Jack.
No doubt. Hand off into the line, and he'll get right back up the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
7-7, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter of play. Syrup Makers missed a field goal on that last drive. Then the Tigers came back, had a nice drive going, but stalled, and then they missed a field goal. Still 7-7.
2 misses on the night for the Tigers. Very uncharacteristic.
A couple of personal foul penalties to help the Syrup Makers get down to the Tiger 5-yard line now. Second and goal from the 5.
Here's a snap. Quick handoff. They'll cut inside into the end zone. Touchdown, Syrup Makers.
So that's twice. Once the line judge didn't say a word. Now he tells the guy to back up, which, I guess I would give him help one time, but if you keep doing it, I'm going to throw a flag on you. So Cairo will take the lead. They're trying to tell him, Tigers, get over there and, all right, here we go. And they'll score. No, they kept out of the end zone. No, that they won't get 2. No good.
So they try to go for 2. They'll miss it as they try the little swinging gate. So 13-7 in favor of Cairo right now. We're again in the second quarter play, 6:01 left to go in the second quarter. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
When it rains, it pours. Unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. 13-7 in favor of Cairo right now. We're in the second quarter of play. Tigers got to be sure that we don't let them get us off. Hodo will take it back at the 10, up to the 20, looks for a block, upended at the 26. They'll give him all the way to the 27. That's what the Tigers will have it first and 10.
Thank you, Mike Webb. Mike Webb, a LaGrange Fire. LaGrange Fire for 100 years. Well, we appreciate you listening. As he said, all the way down in Harris County. Ow, that hurt.
You run into somebody?
I'm just standing here, but yeah, they do a lot of nice passing routes for sure. Anybody that thought this was going to be a cakewalk.
And they will get us for going off sides, I think.
Nope, illegal procedure is going to back Cairo up 5.
Okay.
So you mentioned earlier a lot of penalties, and we used to have a statistician. Unless you're keeping up with them, I'm not. I just know there's a lot of penalties on both sides of the football.
I started trying, but then I got away from me pretty quick.
Absolutely. 13-7, Cairo leading your Tigers. 4:21 until halftime.
Puckett puts the man in motion. Back to pass. Throws And he's so strong as he throws the ball completely across the 40, short of the first down.
There was going to be a flea flicker. I don't know if y'all caught that right in the middle of the field. The receiver caught it and was turning and trying to flip it backwards to the tailback coming in behind him. And luckily the Tigers corralled them all. He did pick up a decent amount of yards, but it still should be third down and about 3.5 maybe.
Yeah, 3rd and 3.
So big play here for the Troup Tigers.
Twins this near side. Teal, the back in the backfield. He'll try to get us to jump off. Look back to the sideline, change the play. Here's the snap. Quick throw across the middle, complete. That'll be a first down. But brought down quickly as he crosses the 50.
They're going to mark him out at the 48 of the Tigers. Stop clocks with 3:40 left. Now it's running again.
Here we go. A little bit of high snap, handoff. He'll get past the original line of scrimmage down to the 30.
All right, Glisson's calling a timeout for the Tigers.
Timeout, Troup County.
They'll take one. We'll take one as well. Tigers trailing 13-7 here at the late in the second quarter play. 60 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. The Tigers will step up on the defense. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by
running ball. Go ahead.
Nice job by Jeremiah Culpepper as he stepped up and made the play 4th and 4. Troup just used their last time out.
But we'll keep it here.
So they, man, what a test of a game. Nobody should not have ever thought coming down here would be a cakewalk. It doesn't matter how good we played. I mean, we had in Classification A last week, if you hadn't been keeping up with it, Berrien County 5-5 came into Lamar County 10-0 and beat them 7-0. So Cairo is ranked, or they're rated 8 only because they're a region champion, but Troup is ranked as far as position 9th in the power rankings. These teams are head up. I mean, let's face it, they had, like Coach G said Monday night at the radio show, they hadn't lost a game since the second game of the season. There's nothing that says this is going to be an easy ball game. And if anything's a testament to that, it's the first 95% of this first half. 13-7, Cairo is on top, 4th down and 4, and they're going for it. So let's go Tigers.
Here we go, 4th down and 4, as Greg said, and they could do anything out of this set. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, throws, hit in the air, knocked down, and is actually caught by a player. That's going to hurt them because they're going to lose some yardage.
Actually caught by an offensive lineman. Tigers take over with 1:47 seconds, no timeouts. It'll be interesting to see what Troup tries to do with this. And they've got about 65 yards to go for a touchdown with 1:47 seconds and no timeouts left.
Well, you can bet they've run plays for this at practice. 2-minute drills with no timeouts. So here we go. 13-7 is your score. We're late in the second quarter. Tigers have the ball after a great defensive stop. We're going to split men wide, left and right. Edwards in the backfield, one man behind him. There's the snap, looks the pass, throws across the middle, complete to Culpepper. Culpepper gets all the way to the 50, quickly to the ball.
Actually, Desmond Cunningham gets it. I don't think the clock's running at 1 minute and 42 seconds. Let's see how long it's running now. So good job by the Tigers. First down, clock's moving. Chains just got moved.
Here's the snap. Garrison going to toss it out to Warner. Warner runs up to the 50, hit, spun, brought down at the 48.
He was trying to get out of bounds, just didn't happen. Clock's running, didn't get a first down. Tigers got to hustle up to the line of scrimmage. All right, somebody's called it, injured player. The clock stops, injured player for Cairo on the what, Jack? The 38-yard line.
Yep.
So that'll stop the clock. So we sad that hopefully that player is going to be okay, but it does stop the clock and give the Tigers as well as Cairo a chance to regroup. Minute 21 left until halftime.
You know, Greg, it's ridiculous. As much as I have been following the team, I get Cunningham and Culpepper mixed up on both offense and defense all the time.
That's okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it happens because they're
both tall, strong young men.
Yeah, they both basically same size. You could put a jersey number 9 on Cunningham and put him at outside linebacker, and you'd think he was Jeremiah Culpepper. So, yeah, they could be twins as far as that goes. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if the Tigers could somehow muster up a touchdown in the last minute 21 seconds with no timeouts left. They've got to be smart about how they use their play, and so far it's worked for them. But
that young man's been able to get up and walk off the field under his own power. That's a good thing.
I think it's number 4, Jack. I don't have their roster, but he's been a busy bee out there.
Yeah, he's one of their tailbacks.
Okay.
That's Brian Duncan. In fact, he was the one they lined up at the Wildcat earlier. So the Tigers now with trips to this near side.
Ball's at the 47.5-yard line of Cairo. A minute 19, the clock's running. Tigers got to snap and get the play off. Let's go. Big route going on, little out here, and Blaze Bell took the inside.
Penalty against the Tigers.
And it was kind of it may be the illegal pick, and it's going to back them up because it was Blaze Bell was trying to rub off of a block by Cunningham, but he was just kind of standing there, and he's got to be aggressive in his blocks, and so that'll back him up 5.
The ball on the 48.
With the penalty, I know they were ringing the bell as if it was third down, but it'll be second down and about 12 yards to go. But the Tigers got more. They got to get a first down, but they got more on their mind with the clock running under a minute 20 and clock ticking.
Garrison calls for it. Back to pass. Steps up, makes a man miss, tosses it out, complete. And now we're going to try to run to the sideline, going to go out of bounds, but actually lose a lot of yardage.
Well, it gives you a chance to stop the clock and think about it. Be third down, and even if it's 3rd and 16,
it's 3rd and 20.
You're still going to throw it deep. That's what the plan is. So I don't think. I mean, they want to get a first down. They've got to get down to about the 41-yard line for a first down.
Tigers waiting for it. Takes the pass, going to throw it. Throws across the middle and incomplete.
Almost intercepted by number 12. He had Davis Munkus on the inside slant. I don't know if it was overthrown or Davis short-armed it, but I have a bad angle on it. But even if it had caught it, he still had about 4 yards to get the first down, but maybe his forward motion would have taken him. Pass incomplete. Clock stops with a minute to go.
Greg, those 3 plays took less than 30 seconds. So there's a lot of time left on this clock in a minute.
So number 4 is back in the game for Cairo. He'll be stationed at the 20-yard line. McCarty Harrelson hoping to get off a better punt than last time.
He does.
Nice punt.
Fair catch called for. And he'll catch it back in there inside the 20, about the 16.
They're going to mark him down at about the 17-yard line, 17 and a half. All right, so 55 seconds. Neither team has a timeout left. They're both out of timeouts. So, and Cairo they are not. I would be really surprised if they took a knee and said, let's take it to halftime.
No, they're going to run a couple plays here for sure.
They're an aggressive bunch. I just don't see them taking it to halftime. I think they're going to try to get every ounce they can out of this passing game. But then I could be wrong. They got a tight set. Quarterback's 4 yards deep.
He's back to pass. Now he'll take the knee.
So
he'll lose yardage back to the 10.
But 40, I mean, they'll do one more play. You can only hope that the ball's snapped over his head. But they do have a tailback back there helping for that.
Just in case, yeah.
You never know what would happen. If you've been a shotgun, it'd be just as well to put the quarterback under center, take the snap, take a knee. And that's what he's going to do this time. He's going to come under center.
He almost doesn't have room to back up.
No, actually, he backs up to the 5-yard line. Well, I wish he would fumble that ball. Oh,
high snap. Takes the knee really quickly.
All right, so let me get down here and see if I can.
That's the end of the first half. With the score.
They'll take down, as you said, Greg.
It still is. We got to figure out a way to run the football. But it's a good football game. There's a big crowd here. This is kind of what we anticipated.
Definitely a prize fight. We're pulling for those Tigers. What kind of things you might do in the second half?
Well, we got to figure out a way to run the football, and we got to stop the run on defense. I know they've hurt us a little bit in the passing game, but we got to be able to stop the run, got to be able to run the football.
All right, good luck, Coach. All right, well, you heard it. And he said, what a West Point damn good football game.
Yes, he was. Well, you can imagine because, the West Point makes West Point Lake, and that's one of the biggest things in Troup County. Let's go ahead and take a break. The Tigers trailing 13-7. We'll recap the scoring in the first half when we come back. But right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit restorepressurewashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kill LaGrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring a 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KillLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. We're at halftime, and the pride of Troup County, the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band, on the field getting ready to lift the spirits of our folks here. And it has been quite an intense ball game. A lot of jawing, a lot of going back and forth. Really quick, let's get you some scores. Sandy Creek, they're leading Monroe area by a score of 28-7. They're about at halftime. LaGrange over North Hall right now, 14-13. Let's see, we got Trinity Christian, also from our region. They're trailing Hebron Christian, 29-20, and it's 13-7 here in Cairo, Georgia, as the Tigers are taking on the Syrup Makers. Let me go over our scoring in the first half of play. Tigers lost the toss, and so the Cairo Syrup Makers decided to defer to the second half, so the Tigers got the ball to start off things. The Tigers were able to get a touchdown on the third play from scrimmage. Blaze Bell caught a touchdown across the middle, 11-14 on the 3rd and 12, and they were able to put in the extra point. And it was 7-0 with 11-14 left to go in the first quarter. We had the Cairo get the ball, come back out on the field. They were able to go 3 and out and had to punt the ball. Tigers got the ball back again, but ended up with a fumble. Cairo was able to get it. Edwards was hit. We thought he was down, but they instead gave the ball over to Cairo. And then, well, hold on, let me back up. I got to look at my notes and remember this. They actually overturned that call, and then the Tigers got a chance to kick a field goal. We missed that field goal wide right, and a little bit before the beginning of the second quarter, we turned the ball back over to Cairo. Cairo was able to drive down. A couple of penalties involved in that the Tigers helped them with. They put a touchdown on the board, and they were leading by a score of tied 7-7 with 4:03 left to go in the first quarter. Then the Tigers got the ball again. They went forward out and turned the ball over on downs. Cairo with the ball. They missed a field goal. Tigers got the ball back. They had their field goal blocked. Then Cairo came back, got the ball, and drove it all the way down, scored a touchdown, went for a 2-point conversion, missed it. It was 13-7. Tigers got the ball, punted it. But a great job by McCarty Harrelson. It was a bad snap, rolled up to him. He had to set up to kick. He dodged one guy, turned it, and did a side kick, went down the field. Then they got the ball. They were stopped. Cairo was stopped on about the 35-yard line. Tigers got the ball, drove down, unable to do anything with it. Cairo got the ball with 57 seconds left. They weren't able to do anything with it, and that's where we are at 13-7 as we get ready to go into the third quarter of play. Cairo won the toss, so they will get the ball when we come back after halftime. Second of the break, guys, full 4-spot break back to the station as we're at halftime, and you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Mador in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we're ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. The pride of Troup County, the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band on the field out there. A couple more scores for you. Callaway right now, as they get ready for halftime, are trailing Thompson 14-13. I mentioned a moment ago, folks from our region, Sandy Creek, they're handling Monroe area pretty well, 28-7 in that contest. LaGrange leading North Hall, 14-13. And then Trinity Christian, they're trailing Hebron Christian, 29-20. Just a few of the scores in the playoffs. So we're in the second round of playoffs. And Greg, I don't know if you got your ears on, but we talked about this in pregame, that this was not going to be a ball game that we can expect to come out and have a running clock in the fourth quarter or anything like that. This was going to be a prize fight, and it has definitely lived up to that.
No doubt about it. Coach G, let me get a little closer. Coach G, talk about we've got in the second half, and how to stop from my secondary. Can you picking up?
We're getting about every other word there. Those are probably the good ones, though.
Here we go. Let me get a little closer. Yeah, we just like Coach G said, we've got to learn to run the football. And just like Assistant Principal DeMooney and I were just having a conversation, they put pressure on Edwards 3 or 4 times in the first quarter, 3 or 4 times in the second quarter, enough that could have been negative yardage. We don't know what could have happened, but we've got to shore up that offensive line. We've got to learn how to run the football. We've got to create some holes. Otherwise, we're going to have a challenging time to get our passing game going. Well, they're just right now they're having their way with their passing game.
Well, as I was watching them, Greg, this may have been the most pressure we've seen Garrison on all season long. He's had about 2 seconds to get rid of the ball, but has been sitting up in the pocket a lot. Really hasn't gotten outside very much. But now on the other side, as I watch Puckett, their quarterback, he's really only got about 2 seconds to throw the ball too, but we're not getting to him as quick as we have in the past.
No doubt about it. We started the game with applying a lot of pressure, and defensively, they don't know what's happening as far as the stunts going on and everything, and what they're seeing on their offensive side. When I say what our defensive coaches are seeing on Cairo's offensive side, but it looks like we're not really applying pressure like we've seen in other games. Maybe it's just not there. Maybe the Cairo line's just doing that good of a job. We need to focus on that in the second half. But hey, it could have gone either way. It could be just as easy 10 more points for Cairo and 10 more for us. Nice fight, no doubt, and we've got we got to get it together and get a big battle in the second half.
No, the other thing, Greg, very uncharacteristic. We've had a missed field goal and a blocked field goal. Those two alone we'd be a tie ball game right now, 13-13. So yep. That plays into this. Of course, they missed a field goal as well. Could have put them up a little bit more. That's a different thing too. Every point in a contest like this is going to be important, and I think that 2-point conversion may come back to bite Cairo. If we can keep them, from getting back on the board, if we can go ahead with a touchdown, an extra point, that puts us up 14-13. So every point in a contest like this is super important.
No doubt about it. And again, I go back to that blocked field goal attempt by McCarty Harrelson. I saw him. It's like he stuttered and he had to wait. When you do like that, you kind of put your pressure on your front leg, waiting till the ball is snapped, and you got a short stroke, and it threw everything off. And just like the punt, it was a bad snap. We're very fortunate enough to get that out of there. And he had a missed field goal in the first half, which you felt like a hand got on it.
From my vantage point, somebody got it, just deflected it just enough for it to go wide left.
Yeah, and so we're talking 3 field goal opportunities, and we didn't capitalize on any of them.
Yep.
So we've got to do a better job in all phases of the game.
Well, I think you're right. We'll talk more about this when we come back. Let's take another full spot break, guys. Full 4 spots back to the station. We're at halftime. Tigers trailing 13-7 on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange Troup High School Football is brought to you by Overboard Marine and RV.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
Visit wellstar.org/westga.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the general manager at Striffler-Hamby Mortuary here at our LaGrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Striffler-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit RestorePressureWashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kia LaGrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring a 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks live here from Cairo, Georgia. The Tigers are trailing now 13-7 as the Syrup Maker Band is out on the field. Greg, I was thinking about that first quarter of play. It's been chippy since the pregame. Kind of a lot of jawing back and forth as we came into the stadium. Folks yelling stuff at us. So I was kind of listening to it, maybe saying a few things we don't need to back to them. But even as we got into early in the first quarter, a play was whistled dead. And one of the kids from Cairo came and just slammed Garrison in the back, knocking him down. One of the most vicious hits of the ball game. They did call a penalty, but it was not after about 5-10 seconds, and it really kind of got things stirred up on the field.
Almost like we had to beg for that penalty, and we've done that a few times. We've had to, glisten and move down the sidelines and wondering, what am I going to do to get you to call this penalty?
Yeah. It was a very frustrating moment, and we've seen several plays take a few minutes to separate everybody, get them off of each other. I was kind of going through my notes, Greg, and I didn't realize this. We had a long timeout for a player injured after the missed field goal by Cairo. It was actually their kicker, Bass, that was the one that was down, and another kid, the one that blocked the McCarty Harrelson attempt, was also a kid that ended up on the sideline that was injured in those plays. So they're going full out. They want to go to the third round just as bad as the Tigers do. This is going to be a prize fight all the way down.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I wonder, you see it in the eyes sometimes. Again, their passing game is precision. I don't know what they would look like beforehand because we've not seen them. Only the coaches have seen them. Excuse me, but they've definitely got their passing game down, and just something that the coaches have got to make an adjustment at halftime.
Well, one of those adjustments, as Coach was mentioning as we're going off the field, is the running game. They've kind of really stopped us with that. We know that your favorite play, the quick out to our tailback kind of running. We really haven't seen that play run the way we did last week with Westover, where Javarius turns upfield and we hit him in stride. We've been hitting him just kind of parallel to his going out into not even to the flats, just on the sideline, and they've read it really well. And we picked up a few yards here and there, but one of the first losses we had in the first quarter was about a 5-yard loss, where they just read it so well, and they made the tackle as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job reading our offense, and we had an excellent job the first quarter reading, and then all of a sudden it just went away. It looks like Cairo has figured us out before we figured them out. So, again, this is some valuable time that we've got in the locker room right now, trying to figure out what are we going to do to advance to this next level. It's going to be a dogfight for sure.
Well, one of the most effective plays they've had in the first half is the kind of taking that inside kind of slant play, going from the outside in, Maybe we bring the rover in. We don't have the corner man on him. But maybe walk in the rover so he's in that vicinity, hit him immediately, or walk a linebacker back. Really, they haven't hurt us that bad in the running game. Maybe about 3 or 4 plays that they've gotten a few positive yards out of, but it hasn't been super effective. It's been the passing game. But Coach talked about, you win or lose the running. In my opinion, I think that happens at college and in pros because that's controlling the line of scrimmage. And if you control the line of scrimmage, then you can win football games. And right now, we are not controlling the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think when Coach G says we got to learn how to run the football, he's also saying we got to learn how to block, open some holes, and protect Edwards when he drops back for that pass. And we're having a tough time doing it. And we've had a couple of misreads from Blaze Bell, a couple that have been miscommunicated, both first quarter and second quarter, between he and Garrison Edwards. And we've had a couple of miscues by Garrison Edwards and Davis Munkus. So these are plays that I assume have been running all year, unless they maybe the Tigers have implemented some new plays. But you're getting down to the fact we're late in the year to have miscues like that.
Right. Again, Garrison, this is the least amount of time he's had in the backfield all season long. They're really putting pressure and flushing him out. Although we've seen him actually do a pretty good job of throwing from back there. He's led guys a couple of bit too much, as you mentioned. I think there's been some crossing, some routes that we thought were going to be all the way down on a post. It turns out that he throws it shallow, or he throws it deep and they pull up shallow. But it's something we've definitely got to fix in the second half. But, all season long, Greg, the third quarter has been one of our best quarters. I think good adjustments have been made. I think back, we mentioned this in the pregame, I think back to the Spalding game where the Tigers played, I think, their worst quarter of football. And we didn't really necessarily play a bad quarter of football here. I mean, we're only trailing by 6 right now. But it has not been to the level that we've expected all season long.
I think maybe we've made more miscues than they have.
Yeah.
They played, from what I can gather, they played as an exceptional first half as they've had all year long. I think we have not. And I think once we make those adjustments, that if we make the correct adjustments and we perform like we can, you will see a different outcome in the second half.
Let's take another break. Full spot set back to the station. Tigers trailing 13-7. We're at halftime on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're in the closing moments of halftime. Tigers trailing 13-7. Let's go ahead and do it, Greg, as I'm sure that the coaches have done it. Keys to the second half. I'll do the defensive side. We've got to stop that slant. We've got to stop the passing game. We've got to put more pressure on the quarterback. He has not gone to the ground yet. He's been hit a couple of times after he throws the ball, but I think we've got to shake his game up, flush him out of the pocket, and make it a little bit more difficult for him to get the ball off.
No doubt about it. And I think probably we talked about it before the game. You've got the offensive line that's got to step it up and to help them with the run game, and they've got to provide some protection as well, to allow Garrison. You've got to set up the run game to make the passing game effective.
Yeah.
And right now, it sounds like a really bad statement because Cairo has not set up the run game, and yet they've been really effective on their passing game.
Yep.
And so I think that's what the biggest changes we've got to do on offense is shore up that offensive line, take a little bit better pride in what you're doing, and don't be holding, don't be causing any personal fouls. Block for your man. You got 2 quarters if you want to go to this next game. Do what you got to do and play like Troup football players.
Well, I've been very proud of our secondary in that their coverage has actually been pretty good.
Yes.
As soon as the ball is caught, they're right on top of it. They're not letting them get a lot of yards after the catch. We again held Teal, their number one running back, held him in check pretty much. Although he did score the touchdown, it was a 5-yard run. So you get down in there, it's going to be tough to keep a team of this caliber out. This is definitely a matchup of a number 8 and a number 9, two different teams that have been strong all season long in their respective regions. We forget, actually don't forget, but they won their region. And the Tigers came in second in our region, so it's definitely a 1 and 2 matchup.
No doubt about it. Tigers huddle up down on their 10-yard line with 29 seconds to go until we start the second half. And just kind of giving that one last pep talk and reminder of what this is all about as the Tigers jog over to the sidelines as Cairo's waiting, and they'll be receiving the kickoff in the second half.
Let's take one more 30-second break. Back to the station. We'll have kickoff for the second half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're ready to kick off the second half of play. As you can hear the Tiger fans, the Tiger faithful, getting fired up. It's got almost a college atmosphere, except for the playoff football. Coach G said something interesting to you, Greg, as he was going off the field. You said it's a tough first half. He goes, no, this is a great half of football. It's 2 teams, lining up, going after it, and he's exactly right. McCarty set to kick the ball off. He'll address the ball, head up, and that'll start the second half of play.
Very short kick.
Take it up the field on the left side. And he'll get it up near the 25-yard line, and that's where the Cairo Makers will have it 1st and 10.
Now, from my vantage point, they should have marked it on 24. There you go. This guy on the Troup side goes all the way up to the 25. He sees that they back it up to the 24-yard line, which is where it should be spotted. But let's see what the umpire does.
That band, they're loud. Almost sounds like the Georgia band in the corner at Sanford Stadium over there.
Why you say the Georgia band? It sounds like the Auburn band.
Not playing Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. I mean, come on. It's the
glory,
song.
Glory to all Auburn. Glory, glory to all Auburn. Here we go.
Tigers with a stunt here. If they go for it all on the first play from scrimmage,
why not?
It falls incomplete.
Quarterback goes down. That's a start. Put him on his back. He overthrew the football. The good coverage by Chase Mosley, though, and K.J. McQueen.
A little bit of a fog starting to roll in here, Greg. A little froggy outside.
A little froggy. Skyland Strong back deep as well on that. I said K.J. McQueen. It was more Skyland Strong and Chase Mosley on the coverage.
They'll break the huddle, send 2 men wide this side, 1 man wide the other side. Puckett, the quarterback, will stand in there waiting for the shotgun snap. 1 back to his right. Man in motion back this side. High snap, turn, handoff, and nothing doing there. And the Tiger defense looking strong in this second half. 3rd down now, 3rd and about 8.
On that right side with Jamari Brown and Monye Johnson, they had a slant stun on and was able to corral them to really no gain, maybe a yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down and call it 8. So, again, big play here to open the second half by the Troup Tigers.
Trips to this near side, pretty wide, split out, 1 man wide left. Try to get the Tigers to jump. We don't. They'll walk up. Quarterback will change the play. Now he's ready. Takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Rolls this near side, throws. Oh! Picked off, but they catch it. And he'll get knocked out at the 50. So close to an interception.
On the reception, number 7.
Good job
by number 7.
Good job, Chase Mosley, going for that interception. But again, great pass by Cairo. Put it where it's supposed to be. New set of downs out to the 50-yard line. I wish we would have knocked that ball away. At any rate, Cairo still has the football on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
Twins left, a man wide right, a wing to the right side. Puckett, the quarterback, stands the wait, puts the man in motion. Now he'll turn, hand the ball off to the tailback. He's going to try to get to the outside and does. He gets the 45, goes down inside the 45, down to about the 42, 43-yard line.
Nice job by Skylan Strawn as he was able to corral him from the backside after about a 7-yard, 7-yard gain. Ball's inside the 45, down to the 43-yard line. Should be 2nd and 3 for Cairo.
Yep.
Man, we thought we had them stopped. It was 3rd and 8, and they had that long out route on the sideline, as a matter of fact, and got the first down.
Just flooded the zone with 3 different receivers. High snap. Wait, the ball's down. Let's see. I think they got back on it, though.
They did. The quarterback jumped right back on it. Man, you got to – you're glad that happened. They show some vulnerability there. A little talking between the two linemen, but I can imagine. I don't know why. 56 is pointing at our guys is like, let's have it. Let's have it, baby.
So 3rd down, they'll lose a yard. So 3rd and 4 now.
Cantrell comes off the line. He'll take a break.
They'll tighten things up. They don't send a man wide this time. Heavy on the left side. Man in motion come back this near side. Quarterback throws. Almost picked that. The secondary really playing strong in the second half.
Bubba Taylor tipped the ball. It was a dump over the little pass, but trying to get behind the linebacker, but Bubba jumped up and tipped it, and K.J. McQueen dove for it, but didn't quite get it. That'll bring up 4th down and 4.5.
Interesting choice here, Greg. What do you do?
Well, you either pooch punt it, and that looks like that's what they're going to do. Either they're going to fake it. You just never know about Cairo. The Tigers have nobody back deep. They've already snapped the football. I don't even think Cairo was set good.
Well, the ball will roll all the way down and bounce.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be inside the 1.
Gosh. I tell you what, you couldn't ask for any better for a punter. All the way to the 2-yard line.
We'll take it. That just means we got 98 to pay dirt.
But here's the key. We stopped them. They ended up having to punt. And while the field position is not great, it is Tiger ball. So, we continue to trail 13-7. Tigers with the first time with the ball in the second half. 9:02 left to go here in the third quarter of play. And let's see what we can draw up here. Tigers already on the ball, ready to go, just waiting for the play to be whistled in. Garrison set to go. Takes the snap from his end zone. Hands the ball off. Warner, the ball carrier. He'll get to the line of scrimmage in about a yard more. 2nd and 9.
He got hit on the 1-yard line coming out of the end zone at the handed off. He was handed off to inside the end zone, but he's able to twist his turn. He picks up a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Hurry up offense for the Tigers.
Garrison backs the pass, throws. Complete out here at the 10. Gets to the 11-yard line.
His forward motion should put him at about the 12, but they're going to spot him at the 11. Well, they're going to put him at the 12. Good job.
So 3rd and short.
3rd and about. No, it's 1st down. They moved the chains.
Right.
1st down Tigers.
Garrison will hand the ball off. Down the field we go, inside the 15, getting near the 20. Ball down about the 17.
They're going to give him 17, give him 5 yards on the carry, 2nd and 5. That's the way you establish the run game, 5 yards at a time, Tigers.
Tigers moving the ball a little bit now. Back quickly back to the line of scrimmage as they've done all season long. Garrison.
We've got a flag, got an injured player here for Cairo. Looks like cramps the way he's sitting on the 20-yard line, number 12. Yeah, he's pulling his toes so soon after halftime.
Wow. So they're going to check on that young man. While they do that, we'll take a break. 60 seconds. Back to the station. Tigers trailing 13-7 on Eagle Sports.
Looking to stand out? Get noticed with Mud Creek Graphics in LaGrange. From custom t-shirts and hats to eye-catching signs, banners, tents, and more. If you can dream it, Mud Creek Graphics can print it. Locally owned, fast turnaround, and unbeatable quality. Whether it's for your business, team, or next big event, make your message pop with Mud Creek Graphics. Stop by today on West Point Road or follow Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces. Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. This is the second half of play. Tigers made the Cairo Syrup Bakers punt the ball in their first drive. They have the ball. They've gotten out of the end zone, getting up near the 20. And we're going to hand the ball off again. Up the field we go, across the 20, still on our feet.
Go, job.
As we get across the 30 down to about the 33-yard line.
Actually, good job by Javaris Warner and the left side, Gavin Laney and Tavian Edwards making a hole for the Tigers. You know, Coach G said we got to learn how to run the football. We know how to run it. Let's just do it, Tigers.
It'll be Edwards again. Kevin Garrison hands off to Hodo. Gets across the 40 to the 41. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage we go.
Second down and 1 for the Tigers. Second and 2 for the Tigers.
Got a little momentum move. A little block on the front line. They're going to stop us at the line of scrimmage. We may lose a yard.
Javaris slipped in the backfield. Actually, Hodo slipped making a cut. About the time he was cutting to take the handoff, he loses maybe a yard. So 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Got to have this first down.
There's the snap. It's going to be Garrison running the ball to the right. Hit, brought down. He'll get a yard more, but that's about it.
He's going to be short of the first down. Tigers, 4th and 1. You know, to me, you punt the football, especially here at the 40-yard line, 42-yard line. Got to get to 43. But you know what? It certainly appears they're going for it, as the syrup maker announcer said.
Garrison tries to draw him off. And the play's whistle dead.
Oh, nice. Timeout taken by Cairo.
Okay, we'll take the timeout. Tigers still trail 13-7, trying to keep a drive going. Let's take just 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520. The powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line, built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Greg and I were talking in the break. Greg brought up a great point that the Tigers are probably about to call a timeout to set up the punt, but Cairo called it earlier, so that gets them down to just 2 timeouts. Tigers still have all of theirs, and Tigers offense is back on the field.
Well, yeah, and you don't know if this is a bluff, if this is Texas Hold'em in a bluff, or if they're really going to go for the as Garrison Edwards is back in a shotgun.
Warner falls down as he goes to the far side. Now comes back. Now we put another man in motion. Reset, and here we go.
Oh, they are
Garrison takes it. He's going to run the ball up the field.
He got the first down.
He got it.
Yeah.
First down, Tigers.
Move the chains. Great individual effort. Right behind Wade England. And Tavian Edwards is able to pick up that first down. That should move the chains. Wow, what a gutsy call.
Middle of the field calling for it on 4th down.
Folks, we're talking the ball is at our own 42-yard line. Had to get to the 44. Got to the 44 and a half. All right, so what are they going to do? Call a timeout for measurement? He clearly crossed it.
They've already moved the chains. I mean, what are you going to measure?
Now Glisson saying, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. The referee is just sitting there looking dumbfounded.
There's nothing to measure. You've already moved the chains.
I don't know about all this. It's visibly he had more than enough for the first down. Now they've brought the chains back to measure them. Yeah, I understand. Some of the fans are hollering it has to do with cow manure or bull manure, and I tend to agree with them.
What do you mean? You've moved the chains.
Yeah. I just don't quite understand that one. They keep asking, are you sure you're there? I mean, if he put it down there, the nose of the football.
Players need to get out of the way.
They're having a difficulty. They should just give the Tigers a first down like they're supposed to.
It's a first down.
Why'd you do all that? I don't, I hardly ever question the officials until we come to Cairo.
Or Columbus.
Well, I mean, but at this level, even a few years ago in the girls' basketball tournament, it was horrendous officiating. And you get to the point where, like, really, guys? What are you doing? Several questionable calls or non-calls in the first half. But anyway, neither here nor there. Tigers got to win the football game outright.
So here we go. A fresh set of downs now. They'll wind the clock. And we'll hand the ball off in the line. Warner gets up to the 45-yard line. He'll get about 2, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're
just 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. Chandler Glisson's going in. A lot of Cairo players dragging their feet about getting off the turf because they know the Tigers. Now they're number 4. They're looking over the Tigers, clapping their hands like, yeah, we know what we're doing. They're very slow to get off the turf to keep the Tigers from moving the football.
2nd and 9. 2-man backfield with the quarterback. And Garrison's going to run himself. He's going to get to the outside, cut up field, 50, out of bounds as he crosses the 50 at about the 48. That'll be a first down. No, short of the first down, excuse me. 3rd and 2.
Actually, 3rd and 2. But, you know, the way Garrison tiptoed around that corner, there's a lot of dew on these stands that I just came up. And I'm not so sure that the turf doesn't have a lot of dew on it.
Well, I hope that we do it right here. Let's get a first down on this 3rd down and 2. Garrison with his tailback to his left. Hands the ball off. First more. And across the middle of the field, 40.
Yes!
40 bounces to the outside. He's
yes!
in the zone.
Yes!
Tigers!
Yes! Yes, a 48-yard touchdown run right up the middle, leaving 2 Cairo serve-makers on the turf. Trent Hodo goes up the middle behind Big Wade England, and Caleb McCamey opened a hole and broke 4 tackles behind the line of scrimmage, Jack. It just would not be denied.
Just a wake of players.
Wow.
He gets broken ankles there on the sideline.
And of course, as likely fashion, they've yet to put 6 points on the board for the Tigers. Got 2 Cairo kids on the turf with cramps.
Yeah, if I not tackled the guy on the 48-yard touchdown run, I'd act like I had cramps too.
Well, you know, and they both stretching their legs. And you know, what did you do at halftime? Either they didn't hydrate or they've got a good theater teacher, but we'll leave it at that. Still hadn't put our touchdown on the board. I don't see any flags on the field.
They're down there waiting.
This is the same officiating crew that wasn't sure we got a touchdown either. The football's rested on the 2.5. I don't know what's – I'm sure there's a rule in high school that you can't do it until you get the players off the field. But
so 2.5 is where we'd set up for the extra point.
13-13. McCarty Harrelson's out there, actually.
Now he's up.
So their player number 1 is walking off with a stiff left leg. So
Trey Breland is that young man's name.
5:15 left in the 3rd quarter. The Tigers put a score on the football on the board after stopping the syrup makers and after getting it on the 2-yard line on an excellent punt, have driven 98 yards and scored a touchdown. But that's also when they went for a 4th down, 4th and 1 at their own 47-yard line and made the first down.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers will retake the lead 14-13 with 5:15 left to go in this 3rd quarter play. Let's take 30 seconds, just 30. Back to the station. You listen to Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. The Tigers have taken the lead here in Cairo, Georgia, 14-13. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter play. We're ready to kick the ball off. And there's the kick. Down the field, a pretty good one. It'll bounce to the end zone. They'll bring it out to 20, and that's where the Syrup Makers will have it, 1st and 10.
Nice job by McCarty Howison. Hey, we appreciate all you listeners out there. We always love our fans and family, even if you're a former Granger. You know where your bread's buttered, on the Tiger side. Shout out to Courtney Tucker and Holden and Jackson. And, yeah, we can't forget about old Tanner. Old Tanner, man. We appreciate y'all listening and got to pull these Tigers through. We got a long way to go. 14-13, your Tigers just took the lead. 5:15 left in the third quarter of play.
Actually, we got Tiger down injured now. On about the 35. And he's kind of got the cramp look as well.
Well, either that or he's holding his gut like he got the wind knocked out of him.
We're just kind of already set up for the next play. They're stretching him a little bit. 14-13 with 5:15 left to go here in the third quarter play. He's up and making his way back onto the sideline.
That is Gavin Todd, DB, on the kickoff team. He was more or less, she was moving his arm. He had actually got almost like a stinger in his right shoulder. Gavin playing a lot of our corner position. So Greg Houston will play the corner along with Darian Maddox. You've got Chase Mosley, KJ McQueen, and Skyland Strong as your rover.
Just kind of stays back there. Single man back there. Bucket, the quarterback, gets ready. Tigers showing blitz. Throws the ball down the left side.
Nice
and
catch.
A nice catch at the 50.
Absolutely. Never broke stride, laid out for it. They're going to, and he may have taken his breath out of him. He landed on the football. They're going to spot him at the Tigers' 44-yard line. So you got to give credit. He's not getting up off the sidelines, but they're not. The coaches are just dragging him over.
They wanted to kind of do like the Tigers, rush back up to the ball. Now they've done it.
No, now they're stretching his leg as if he's got a cramp. So shame on us. Maybe they're having a bunch of cramps over there.
They'll throw again, falls incomplete, throws over the head of the intended receiver. I think that was a missed route.
Actually, it was just an inside slant from the slot guy. What some people call it a skinny post. But about the time he short-armed at number 12 because K.J. McQueen popped him about the time the ball went over his head. So it was a rifle by the quarterback, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Puckett throws the ball in there well.
2nd and 10 for Cairo at the Troup Tigers' 44-yard line.
They'll send trips out to this near side again. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback Puckett. A little bit of a high snap. He'll roll to his right, kick the ball himself. Caught, tackled after a gain up to the 41.
Actually brought the kid in who runs the Wildcat, number 4, and he ran the Wildcat from the quarterback's position and picked up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Actually only picked up 2 yards. So it was 2nd and 9, now it's 3rd and 7. Big play here for the Tigers.
Braylon Duncan, good call, Greg. They go back to this kind of tight set with just one man wide right. Now they'll send another man out wide left. So trips it to the left side. And actually, he goes completely off the field. Try to get the Tigers to jump. Now they'll reset. Throw the ball. Back to pass. Throws across the middle. And it falls incomplete.
Under a lot of pressure by Terrence Reeves. You can call that a hurry incomplete. Another Cairo kid is down, rolling side to side. I don't know if that's a cramp or what, but he's down on the turf on the 33-yard line rolling. Yeah, he's grabbing his right leg as if it's a cramp. Man, that's a lot of cramps by the Cairo syrup makers.
Too much syrup, not enough pickle juice down here. So they'll attend to him. Let's take a quick 30-second break back to the station. Tigers leading 14-13, 4:09 left to go. Here it's a 4th down. We'll be right back after 30 seconds on Eagle Sports.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
And they're punting.
Welcome back as they're going to punt here on 4th down. Second punt of the half for Cairo. They've had some pretty good plays, but just not able to keep a drive sustained.
Blaze Bell and Davis Munkus down deep.
Tigers coming after
short, high, nice punt.
Oh, there's the flag. We roll it. We slide into the punter. Knock him down, and they're going to get the ball back.
It depends. It could be just a 5-yard penalty.
It's the,
they gave the personal foul.
Well, I didn't. He moves so quick. If it's the full 15, it is. Let's see. I think it's going to be the full 15.
Well, if it's 5 yards, the answer is no. But it's
it's
he's
the full
running.
15. It's frustrating. So we had them stopped. Now they'll get a fresh set of downs inside the 30.
Ball's placed on the 26-yard line of the Tigers. Blaze Bell had called a fair catch on about the 12-yard line. But as it turns out, we slid into the kicker. Even if it was gingerly, it's still
the referee was right on it. Quick out to the left side, caught, and up the field. He could go all the way, dives into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it'll be a touchdown for Cairo, so they'll answer.
So the wide out ran about a 6-yard hook, grabbed it, faked outside, came inside, and I'm sorry, I was looking at some of the Cairo coaches running onto the field of play, but faked outside. Our man took the bite, came back inside and ran it down and had to dive from the 3-yard line into the end zone. So Cairo takes the lead 19-14, awaiting the point after touchdown.
Of course, they could go for 2 here as well. And they do. They go for 2.
Yep.
He'll roll out to the right side. Greg, you have to call it. I can't see it.
And he may roll him in. They're going to give him 2. We tackled him on the 1-yard line, but what we did, we rolled him on, rolled him on top of us and rolled him over into the end zone, so he never really touched the ground. 21-14, score is now a 1-touchdown lead by Cairo. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter of play.
Gosh, penalties happen, but boy, this was an inopportune one right there.
Yep, we certainly didn't need we had stopped them, and I guess there's not and I won't say running into. Used to be there was 2 types of penalties. There was roughing the kicker, and there was running into the kicker. Running into the kicker was a ginger one, wasn't blatant. You get a 5-yard penalty, and that's really what that should have been if it still exists, and that would have been still 4th down. As it turned out, they called a personal foul, and Cairo took advantage of it for sure. So, Tigers got to turn around and get it done ourselves.
All right, here we go.
Like Trent Hodo standing on the 10-yard line. They haven't been kicking it deep, and they're certainly known for trying to kick it shallow.
Step it up, and there's not be a big kick again this time.
Trading takes it.
He's up the right side. He'll go out of bounds, shy of the 40.
Coaches on Cairo sides are extremely mad that it didn't happen like they had designed it. And there's a flag down here on the 44-yard line.
I think they were offsides.
And Coach Glisson is saying, back them up, back them up.
Yeah, I think they crossed the line before the ball was kicked.
Now remember, we would have the ball somewhere around the 36-yard line. So a 5-yard penalty. And let's see where we stand if it's a positive move. But Trey Dean was able to catch the football and slip out to the right side and actually tiptoe up the sidelines about 15 yards. So let's see what happens. They're going to place the ball, they as in the officials in Cairo, on the 35-yard line. And here we go.
Deeper kick this time.
He has no choice but to pick it up and run. He's in no man's land. Come on, Trent! Come on, Trent!
There he goes across the 40. Gets to midfield, so this works out well for the Tigers.
They should spot him at about the 47, 46-yard line. Trying to get the Cairo players to get off our sidelines.
That was a great effort by the young man right there, Greg.
Good blocking, good job by Hodo. Hodo had to actually, the kid kicked the ball better than he's kicked it all night. And Trent Hodo realized that he was backing up from the 14-yard line and went over his head, and it bounced on the 2-yard line, bounced straight up. Hodo picked it up on the 1-yard line and scooted it all the way and eluded several tacklers coming up the 20, 30. And then once he got past the 30, he turned it on, and they caught him inside Cairo territory at the 46-yard line. So excellent field position for the Tigers. 3:43 left in the third quarter of player. Cairo just scored, and Tigers take the lead 21-14. Tigers would like to answer that, Jack.
Got another Cairo player down over here on this near sideline. Didn't even see him until just a second ago.
1, 2, 3. That's about the 6th or maybe the 7th Cairo player in this third quarter since coming back from halftime that they've had cramps.
You know, they sell pickles in the concession stand if someone wants to run and get them one.
You know, I just assumed that all coaching staff would have pickle juice, mustard or pickle juice, but it works. I don't know why. I'm sure some of you chemists or scientists or biologists or something would tell me why it works, and even if it's psychosomatic, I'll take it, because I've woken up many times at night with a cramp and had to limp and hurt myself to the kitchen to grab some pickle juice.
I made the mistake of grabbing the Wickles the other day, and that was
I'd light you up, boy.
They're a little hotter than I was expecting. All right, so here we go. Tigers with the ball. First down. Ball's on the 46. And Garrison going to follow his blockers to get across the 46. So 40 down the sideline. Goes out of bounds. As he gets inside the 40, they'll mark it down at the 39.
39-yard line. That'll be about a 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Trying to move fast. Let's get the ball down. Tigers are up and on the line of scrimmage, waiting on the officials to set the ball down. Kind of an older crew. They're not that fast.
Waiting for the snap. Garrison looks to the sideline. He makes a change. Sits back. The snap a little bit high. Taken by the tailback. Across the 40. Brought out of bounds. Right back at the line of scrimmage, but it's Warner.
No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
No gain on the play. All right, Sailmakers. It's
2nd and 3. Clock ticks down to 3:30 here in the third quarter of play. 21-14 in favor of Cairo. Tigers had them stopped a little bit ago, slid into the punter, gave them a fresh set of downs, and they took advantage of it.
I don't have to tell you, this is almost a must-get first down for the Tigers.
Warner moves to the right side. Garrison throws across the middle, falls incomplete.
Had Munkus on the inside post, a lot of traffic, but it hit his hand, slipped through it, and like he said, the announcer said, almost intercepted, but would have been a first down had Davis was able to catch it in a ton of traffic And Garrison Edwards threaded the needle, Jack. He put it right where it needed to be.
So 4th down.
Big play here for the Tigers.
They put everybody in the box.
And we moved. Caleb McCamey jumped. And again, the only reason he jumped is because the defensive line had a quick shift.
He'll step off for a second.
So McCarty Harrelson will come in and try to get a little pooch punt. Tigers really, second half we made, that's a couple of mental mistakes. 3rd down and 3 yards, and Caleb jumps. We had on the previous possession with Cairo, 4th down, and we slide into the punter, get a 15-yard. They turn around on the next play and score a touchdown. And the kind of mistakes that we can't afford to make at this late in the season and this type of ball game.
Not at all.
You just can't. This is not a team that you let them make the mistakes, not us.
McCarty takes the snap, steps up, gets the kickoff.
Very nice punt. Nice bounce, too, staying inside the 7-yard line. Good job.
So a nice job by McCarty, pitting them back deep. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers trail 21-14 on Eagle Sports.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kill LaGrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring a 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KillLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Tigers trailing 21-14 in the 3rd quarter. 3:16 left to go in the 3rd. Greg, I was just thinking a lot of folks may be disappointed at a score like this, that we're not leading as we have throughout the season. But this is actually how two strong teams play football. It's a one-score game, and that's the way it goes back and forward when you've got two teams of this caliber.
Yeah, I think if from the fan standpoint, there's got to be a little frustration in that we didn't capitalize on several opportunities in the first half, and now even though we drove the ball 98 yards, we got a touchdown, we went ahead 14-13, dadgummit, and we stopped them on the next drive to bring it 4th down, and we slid in and made a mistake. They capitalized on that mistake. Then we try to go for it 4th down. Even though we've got them on the 7-yard line, maybe we would have got that 1st down and we would have kept driving the football. That's what's discouraging when you look and you think, man, come on now, let's settle down. Don't make these mistakes. All year long, we've been pretty good about this stuff. So here we are back in play. Syrup makers have the football, 1st and 10. Oh, I snap! Get in the end zone! Get a safety! Get it covered up!
Who's got it?
Who knows?
Who's got it?
Who knows? Troup Tigers, come on, get if the Tigers get it. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Troup Tigers!
Wow!
Yes!
That's the way to do it.
That's what we're talking about, Troup Tigers. Who come up with that football? KJ McQueen, let's see. No, Monye Johnson!
What a way to do it.
Baby, Monye Johnson! Whoa! High snap over here. I was just thinking, we haven't had a turnover in this football game. What an opportune time to do so. 21-20. Monye Johnson recovers it on a high snap at the 7-yard line in the end zone. Tigers touchdown. 3:09 left in the 3rd quarter. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Capitalizing, Jack.
Here's the important extra point. Low snap.
And it's blocked again.
It's blocked.
I don't know that you can advance it. But again, it was blocked because the ball was badly snapped, scooted across the ground like a grounder. Parker or Townsend had to grab it, slip it up real quick, throw in McCarty's. That's twice we've done that, throwing McCarty's rhythm off, and you get too much penetration. It's a timing play. Anything to break that timing is not good.
30 seconds back to the station. Tigers get a little bit closer, 20-21 on Eagle Sports.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football, and here we go. There's the kickoff after the recovered ball in the end zone. Goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. So no return. Tiger defense doing a tremendous job of recovering the ball after the high snap. So it's 20-21. Troup trailing by 1 now. And this has been a tough special teams night, Greg. That's been one of our strengths all season long, and tonight it's been one of the toughest parts of this ball game.
It's certainly been our Achilles heel on this one.
That's 7 points we should have on the board if the 2 missed field goals and the missed extra point.
Yep.
And then sliding into the kicker, that's a special teams play as well. They'll go 2 tight ends. Changing their set. Man in motion back to the far side. Hand the ball off. They'll get about 2, maybe 3 yards. Teal the ball carrier. Second down. He'll gain, they'll give him about 2.5. 2nd and 8. We're under 3 minutes in the third. 20-21, as we mentioned, in favor of Cairo right now.
I need another nerd.
Greg has discovered the nerds that I bought in homage to my granddaughter Gwen. That's her favorite snack.
It's addicting.
Trips to this near side. They'll spread it out a little bit. There's the snap. Back to pass. Throws. And caught. Ball by himself out here. He'll go out of bounds at the 45.
Chased down by Skyland Strong. Again, totally blown coverage. And they're trying to communicate Skyland, KJ, and Chase. Hey, what's going on? Can't have that happen. Got a player down on the sideline, I believe.
Our player is down across the way.
Let's see if they're going to be able to get him back over there. The trainers for Cairo come over to check on the young man. Coach Glisson continues to work on the referee.
While they're talking, excuse me, Cairo has called 2 timeouts in the third quarter. They're only down 1 timeout. Troup has all their timeouts. Actually, that's wrong. I don't think Troup's called 2 timeouts.
Cairo's called 1 for sure. I think that they had one of them was on an injured player, one of the timeouts. I don't think that they've called but 1.
Well, we remember on the 4th down, they called a 4th down of timeout when we were.
That's the one I was thinking about. Now, there have been some stoppages to play, but most of those have been some kid with a cramp.
I'll check, but I don't think that scoreboard illustrates unless they took the timeout back and charged it to Troup. Well, that would sound right.
So the young man able to walk across with the help of his coaches. Weather's changed a little bit since the beginning of the game. Got a little bit cooler, a little bit of a fog coming in, a little bit of moisture on the field. Things are getting a little bit damp.
I'm good.
So here comes the syrup makers back to the line of scrimmage. First down for them. Plays whistled in. Tigers with a 5-man front. Back to pass. Throws across the middle. Hit as he throws the ball. And caught. And he breaks free and he's going to score.
That's not good.
Receiver catches the ball midfield. We're on him. There's a wrestling match going on. He spins free. He runs into the end zone and puts 6 more on the board. So Tigers going to go down by 2 scores here.
27-20. We can only hope that he slips or we block the PAT, keeping it at a one-score game. It'd still be a one-score game, would just mean we'd have to go for 2.
That's true.
The kick is up. It is good.
All right. So, 28-20 with 2:16 left to go here in the third. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. This is Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
What are you doing? Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
There's the kick, and welcome back as they'll bounce it down the field on the left side. Picked up to the Tigers. They'll advance it not very far. Good coverage by the syrup makers.
Always spotted at 18-yard line.
So the Mo has switched over to the syrup makers. The Tigers kind of had it the first part of the third.
You kind of wonder if some of these scores on Score Atlanta are correct. They've got Troup County 21, Cairo 14. Would love that into the fourth quarter, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. They've got Calhoun already losing 12-0 from Douglas. So I would probably not trust Score Atlanta tonight.
LaGrange leading 31-21 over North Hall. Hebron beating Trinity Christian. Sandy Creek way over Monroe area. Here come the Tigers. A little bit of high step. Garrison goes back to this near side, and he cuts across the middle. Got some running room. He's flying down there, grab him, throw him down at the 48-yard line right as he gets to midfield.
I'm waiting to see which Cairo player gets a cramp. Number 4 is wanting to fall on the turf. Let's see. Good job by Garrison Edwards and that offensive line, getting him up to the 49-yard line.
There's the snap. Turn. Hand off into the line on the right side. Fighting through, getting across down to about the 46, 47-yard line.
Look like number 1 was throwing punches on Javarius Warner. Javarius is coming out limping, so we hope he's all right. He's not putting any pressure. He's actually hopping.
Hopped all the way from midfield on that left foot.
So Hodo will come in as tailback.
And he'll get the call on the right side. He'll drive across the 45 to the 44.
Pick up 2.
There is a lot of acting. I need to go and see if I can recruit some of these kids as actors.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of play acting going on down the field.
So it's 3rd down and 2 for the Tigers at the Cairo 44-yard line.
They'll roll Hodo to the right side. Twins right, single man on this left side. Garrison will run it himself. Gets to the outside, turns up field. That should be enough for the first down. He gets inside the 40, and they'll roll the chains.
They got him spotted on the 41 over there, but they're moving the chains, so give him the first down. Well, now they're going to
scrimmage to be the 41-yard line.
Okay, we'll take it. Tigers.
Well, reset your chains. Your chains aren't right behind you, buddy.
No, we got about 1st and 11.
Yeah, we picked up a yard there on the chains. Yeah, you need to set that one first. There you go. Now set the yard marker. There you go. Good Lord.
I don't think the Cairo chain gang's used to
moving this much.
Go,
Tigers
Hodo!
to the right side. Hodo gets inside the 35 to the 34.
They're going to spot him at the 32-yard line, looks like. Oh, they're going to 34. I was looking at the umpire. 34-yard line, be 2nd and 2.5 for the Tigers. Nice game by Hodo. Nice blocking by that offensive line.
A little bit of high snap. Into the line of scrimmage go the Tigers. Second effort is going to give them back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he may gain it. He moved a half a yard. So
I think we might have lost it.
Be 3rd down and 1.5 yards for the Tigers. Big play here for the Tigers again.
Been a lot of 3rd downs in this ball game, Greg.
Yep.
That play is whistled dead.
End of the quarter.
You're right, it's the end of the quarter. Tigers trailing 28-20 to the Syrup Makers. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later. Because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange Troup High School Football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. That sound of that song is The Horse. That was the favorite song of my principal in junior high, Mr. Arnold Darden. He'd come to the band room and say, hey, y'all play that horse. And we had to have it on our stands ready at all times to play for him. Nice little memory there. Here we go.
First play of the 4th quarter. Let's go, Tigers.
3rd down. Tigers will hand the ball out into the line of scrimmage. We get the 1st down and more inside the 30, down near the 25.
Nice job by Trent Hodo taking over the running back duties after Tavares Warner hopped off the field a moment ago and just would not be denied of that 1st down. Just kept driving and twisting down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line.
We're in the 4th quarter. Tigers trailing 28-20 with 11:46 left to go. Ball came loose on that next play. I think the Tigers have it.
Well, we hope so. Bad snap, just scooted across, and everything Garrison Edwards could do to hold on to it. Scooted forward. We really don't know who's got the football.
Cairo's indicating they do, but
no,
it looks like Tiger ball.
2nd down, Tigers.
Yep.
Wow. You don't see too many bad snaps by Wade England. So
still a scrum that nobody wants to get off the ball. That is not a pleasant place to be either at the bottom of a pile like that. Having been on a few of those over the years.
28-21 as we start the 4th quarter play. Cairo over your Troup Tigers. However, we have the football on the Cairo 26-yard line. It's 2nd down and 10 as we almost lost a fumble.
Garrison stands in there waiting for the snap. Takes it back to pass. Throws. Right side.
He had Blaze Bell wide open, threw it behind him. Blaze had his hands on it, but he had to stop and turn around and reach backwards for it. Tough catch for anybody, but that would have been a 1st down and potentially a chance for Blaze to maneuver after the catch. But let's see, 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
Big play, back to pass. Throws, back to the right side. Same play, high this time, falls incomplete.
So he went right back to Blaze Bell, a little high, and Desmond Cunningham is saying, oh, man, my guy was off of me. I was wide open on the 10-yard line. So here we go, 4th down. Tigers going for it. 4th and 10.
Here we go. Twins to the left and right. There's the snap, back to pass. Got some time, throws it back to the end zone. Actually, not the end zone, the right side. It's Blaze. He'll get to the 30, but that won't be enough for the first down.
Nope. They'll pick up about 8. They needed 10.
So they'll turn it over on downs. But a nice little drive the Tigers had there. But we give the ball back up to Cairo. And, you know, Greg, we got to watch out for the big play. That's really where they've hit us so far in this second half as they put the points on the board with some big plays.
No doubt about it. They've got to it'd be nice to have a turnover again, but, you know, we've only had that one turnover that I remember back in the
end zone
for a touchdown.
Yep.
But we really need to hold them. We hadn't held them 3 and out in forever. All right, so bunch of substitution, illegal substitution on Cairo. That's why the referee threw the flag. So they'll start with 1st and 15 as they'll back the ball up from the 19 to the 14. We'll take any help we can get, officials. How about being on our side for a little bit?
So 1st and 15 for Cairo now. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Snap, back to pass. Looking, throws way downfield. Overthrows his intended receiver. Wow. He got behind us.
Had a slot guy do a little wheel route out of the backfield and got behind Skyland Strong, and Skyland was trying to run and catch him, and the ball was just simply overthrown by 2 yards. Otherwise, it could have got ugly quick. And it would have been that big play you're talking about.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 15, ball still on the 14-yard line, Cairo. Tigers really need to do a 3 and out on this one.
Punt to midfield would be nice. In motion, back to the right side. They're going to take the ball going around the right side. A good job of the Tiger defense. They stopped the run. Going to lose a couple of yards there.
Okay, so now they're showing Cairo with 1 timeout and the Tigers with 3. That's kind of what I was thinking.
That should be right there. We're in the 4th quarter of play. Tigers trailing 28-20. 10:38 left to go in this contest. Cairo with the ball, looking at a 3rd and long.
3rd and 15. We definitely don't need a long pass. Secondary's got to step it up.
Look at their quarterback, moves his tailback over to the left side in Teal. Takes the snap, back to pass. Looking, throws.
He overthrew
again, overthrows his man again. And it really uncharacteristic of the way he's played most of this game, Greg.
Chase Mosley. Now that means they'll be punting from the end zone. Ball's on the 14-yard line, so he should be standing on about the goal line. Actually, they're going to spot the ball on the 12, so he should be a yard or 2 deep in the end zone. So we got Munkus and Blaze Bell back at about the 45-yard line.
Hoping for a return. There's the kick. Going to bounce, and it's going to bounce all the way down. Davis will step away, let it get down to the inside the 40 to the 38, and that's where the Tigers will take it. 1st and 10. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers trail 28-20 on Eagle Sports.
At Overboard Marine, we believe service is the difference. With decades of experience, our team is dedicated to delivering expert repairs, trusted maintenance, and the best boat sales experience around. Whether it's your very first boat or the upgrade you've been dreaming of, we're here to earn your trust and keep you on the water season after season. At Overboard, honesty, expertise, and customer satisfaction aren't just words. They're our mission, because at the end of the day, service is the difference. Visit us today at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange. Overboard Marine.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Tigers with the ball now. Trailing 28-20. A lot of time left in this contest. 10:03 left to go. Tigers will spin 2 men wide to this near side. Glisson will be in the wing to the left side. And Garrison will call his own number. He'll run the ball up to the left side. And he'll get down just short of the 45.
Nice job. Picks up 7 yards. Follows the blocking on the right side from Caleb McCamey and Cody Leak. He picks up 6, be 2nd and 4.
That's an important stop by the defense just a minute ago. Handoff into the line of scrimmage. We'll drive up to the 45. They'll give us maybe a yard gain.
I don't know that we'll. I don't think it's any gain. So 3rd down and 4. Huge play for the Tigers. No gain on that one. And then that's where we've struggled between the tackles.
Yep.
Seems like we've had better opportunities on the outside the tackles.
And you know, very
when we run
different
the football.
You know, through the season, that's been open for us. Man in motion. And Garrison going to run himself. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, right up to the line. Let's see.
Tell you what, it depends on where they spot it. Depends on where they spot it. I mean, we're talking. Oh, he's going to move it.
Move the chains.
Move the chains. They're going to give him a 1st down. Nice job.
That was,
excellent spot.
He needed 3. He got 3. Clock ticks down to 8:43.
Big 1st down for the Tigers.
Into the line of scrimmage we go again. Spinning down.
Look at
finding our way down close to another 1st down. It's about a 9-yard gain.
I tell you, Hodo has played a man possessed tonight.
Yeah.
Just running the football, twisting, turning. Picks up 9.5 yards.
Tigers will realign. Hand the ball off once again. We'll get the 1st down and more.
Oh, nice move.
As we dive across the 40 down near the 30-yard line.
Again, Trent Hodo following Tavian Edwards on the outside. Kicks it outside, twists back inside. Great tackle by the corner for Cairo, but not after. Hodo picks up another Troup 1st down.
Edwards turns, hands the ball off the right tackle. Dives inside the 25 to the 24.
Helmet to helmet. But Hodo, once again, picks up about 6 yards. It'd be 2nd down. He picks up 7. He picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Cairo 28, Troup 20. Troup's on the drive.
Garrison can call his own number.
Oh!
And he chose to try to get outside. A end does a great job of corralling him down. We'll lose yardage on the play.
Well, we didn't hold our block on the outside, and we allowed that kid to slip off. Garrison made the move to go outside, and that's where we were blocking him to the outside and just didn't hold his block. So now what looked to be a 2nd down and a foot or 2, now it's 3rd and 7. Big down here for the Tigers. Need a 1st down to keep his drive alive.
A little bit high on the snap. Edwards throws right side, tipped and caught by them though. A tipped ball, they'll intercept and drive it across the 35 to the 36.
Tip ball, Glazebell had to jump up, Jack, and it went through his hands. Landed in number 12's hands, and 12 brought it all the way back out from about the 18-yard line all the way up to the 40. So 6:45 left in this ball game. Cairo 28, Troup 20. There's no way the Tigers can allow these syrup makers to score.
It needs to be a 3 and out here.
I'm not even going to. I just don't know that I'll eat syrup biscuits for a long time. It just won't taste good.
I like peach preserves a lot. I mean, a pear preserve, excuse me. Syrup maker's going to run as much clock as they can, taking their time back to the line of scrimmage. 1 man left. Excuse me, twins right, a man wide this near side. Hand the ball off into the line. We hit him initially. He'll get across the 40. That'll be a gain of about 3, 2nd and 7.
Good job by K.J. McQueen on tackle and had an assist by Bubba Taylor. Cairo's 1 timeout left. Clock's ticking with 6:30 Tigers still have all three. The Tigers, not necessarily now, but they really they don't need them to get a first down. It's second down and 11 second and 9. My bad.
Yep.
Second and 9 for Cairo at their own 41-yard line.
Twins to this near side and wide right.
Coach on the sidelines, waiting, telling the quarterback, just wait.
Quick handoff, and he's brought down after a gain of about 3 more. Third and what do you call it? About 6.
KJ McQueen, he picks up about 2 yards. Yeah, third and about 6.5 maybe.
Long 6, short 7.
A long 6. Big play here. Big down here for the Troup Tiger defense. Nice little turnover if we could get it.
Over his head, scoop and score. I'll take that. Puckett, the quarterback, takes a snap, back to pass, throws right side, complete.
Oh! Intercepted! Oh,
he
my
could go
word!
into the end zone.
Yes!
He does. Touchdown, Tigers!
And there's a flag on the play. I hope it's not against the Tigers at the 19-yard line. Greg Houston is standing there. Bubba Taylor standing there. And let me see. Oh, my word. I hope it's not a block in the back or some personal foul. But they're standing around like we may have done something bad. But at any rate, wow.
The turnover's there. I thought he made the catch, Greg.
He did, but it bounced up out of his hands. So let's see. It's going to probably be a personal foul. Watch this. Ready? Holding against the Troup Tigers after the – but that's fine. It's still Troup Tigers football. That's a well of a turnover.
It's a huge turnover.
Should have had the touchdown, dadgummit. Should have had the touchdown. Tigers have been given a break here by the syrup makers. The ball's going to be placed on the 35-yard line. Well, he's going to walk it forward.
Wait a minute now.
On the 30-yard line. So the Tigers have it first and 10 from the syrup makers 30-yard line with 5:11 left in this game. Cairo 28, your Tigers 20. This is huge. The Tigers really are in a you hate to say it, but they really need to score. I don't want to say must score, but the way this game's going, they really need to score a touchdown. And it's critical to even if, we'll worry about whether they do for 1 or 2. Let's just get a touchdown, guys. Come on, fans. If you're at home, you're listening, get on the edge of your seats. Let's get this. Let's help these Tigers on, baby. Help these Tigers on.
Warner comes into the backfield. He'll stand beside his quarterback in Edwards, and it'll be Warner, the ball carrier. Pops to the outside. He's going to try to turn the corner after the initial stop. He'll go out of bounds as he gets inside the 30.
He's going to pick up about 3. We got a Cairo player down on the 27-yard line.
There's a surprise.
He's trying to get up. He gets up. Good. Good. So second and 7 for the Tigers.
Stops the clock as he goes out that right side.
5:03, 28-20. Cairo on top, but the Tigers need to capitalize on this second turnover of the second half.
Gonna run the ball again. It's going to be Edwards running the ball himself up the middle. What a great run to the 15. Still on his feet inside the 15 to the 12.
Let's see where they spot him, but Garrison Edwards just took him a ride. He carried him 3 or 4 yards. They're going to spot it on the 13-yard line. Tigers hustle up to the line of scrimmage. First down, Tigers.
Garrison do it again up the middle.
He's inside the 10, Jack, down to maybe the 9, maybe the 8. Let's see where they spot him. They're going to give him a 4-yard gain down to the 9.
They'll line back up. Handoff into the end zone. Second effort.
Oh, he should have kept going.
Tried to get right. Second effort took him back inside, and they caught him inside the 5.
Trent Hodo had it. He twisted, turned. He was heading in toward the inside, decided to, as a Cairo player, fall down. I mean, he was standing up, but he fell down. So he's laying on the 5-yard line. So that'll be a injury player timeout. 4:05 left in this contest. Cairo 28, Troup 20. Troup's on the move.
Let's take a quick 30 seconds spot back to the station. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 28-20 in favor of Cairo right now. 4:05 left to go in this contest. Tigers driving. Had an injured Cairo player out on the field again.
28-20.
What did I say?
No, I'm.
Oh, okay.
That was me.
I thought I said it wrong.
No, that was me.
So he's getting off on the field. Nobody's left this game. Big time in South Georgia tonight. So Tigers need to score here.
Good Tiger Nation crowd here. Travel well. Bleachers are at least 75% full on the visitor side. You couldn't ask for a better turnout with this, with the distance we had to travel. So congratulations. And a ton of people texting both Jack and myself. We appreciate all you guys listening.
Wondering if syrup causes cramps.
So 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Garrison going to call his own number. Hit at the line of scrimmage, spins, dives down. I think he's going to be short, Greg.
I think he's going to be short.
It's definitely 4 down territory.
It's 4th and looks like half a yard for the Tigers.
This is the play of the ball game right here, Greg.
No doubt. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds, 40 seconds, clock's ticking. Here we go, Tigers.
Handoff in the line, Warner.
Hodo took it.
Yep. Hodo.
I don't know why he didn't get it. Let's see. From my angle up here, it looks like a first down.
Fairly close. Yeah.
They're going to measure.
So they'll bring out the chains. Let's see how they figure this out.
I see Parker Townsend he's kind of grabbing his helmet like he doesn't think it's going to be, but let's see what happens. They haven't been the most consistent chain gang, or let's say chain crew. I don't know why it's called a gang.
Well, that's the sound of the men.
Yeah.
Working on the chain.
No, they're short by 2 footballs.
That's a tough one, Greg.
Yeah, it is. That it is.
Short by, as Greg said, about 2 footballs. Still, 3:30 left in this contest. The Tigers still have their timeouts. A strong effort to stop them, to stop the ball. Game's not over yet. So they'll line up. Again, hey, we scored a touchdown in a situation like this earlier with a bad snap. Off to the right side they go. And Tigers going to tackle them, little to no gain. Let's see where they spot it. And I guess we get helped out by an injured player as it stops the clock. 3:13 left to go. 28-20 in favor of Cairo. As they check on that young man. Again, the ball's resting right inside the 5-yard line. 2nd down for them. 2nd and 9 when they resume play. I can't remember a time where I've seen this many people go down with cramps in the ball game.
I wonder what they ate at halftime. They certainly didn't drink any pickle juice.
Not at all. It's like they're starting to get him off the field. Tigers visibly frustrated on the sideline, not being able to come away with points on that last drive. Again, this contest is not over, though. We've still got over 3 minutes left to go. It's just 28-20. Still a lot of football to be played. And it's been a prize fight. But it's been mistakes that have really hurt the Tigers tonight. Missed kicks, inopportune penalties, a couple of blown coverages. Those are, but football is a game of mistakes. So here we go, 2nd and 9 now. They've got that young man off the field. Puckett will line up. He stands right in his end zone. Waiting for the shotgun snap. I think we may have been offsides. We had a stunt going, and I think we went across the line before the ball was snapped.
Yeah, any help from us?
Oh, that's frustrating. That'll give them 5 more, so it'll be 2nd and 4 now. That's Sister Lisa listening to us. As they're traveling back from Texas tonight with my nephew Clancy. Our prayers and thoughts out to the whole family. Taking their time. Tigers again with a stunt. A little bit of a high snap. They hit him. He'll get up to the 10. That's about it. So big up 3rd down.
3rd and 3. Big play here. Still 2 minutes. Again, Tigers have all 3 of their timeouts left.
2:10. Boy, that clock's moving fast. Golly. Back to the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 20. Tigers trailing 28-20. Again, they'll use every bit of this play clock they possibly can. There's the snap. Turn. Get in the backfield. And they're not going to get the first down. So
now's the time to call a timeout, I believe.
I would.
We did.
So timeout with 1:37 left to go. They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Just 30 seconds back to the station. You listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. We're late in the 4th quarter of play. Tigers are trailing 28-20. 1:40 left to go in this contest. It's 4th down for Cairo. Tigers just called a timeout. They got 2 left. Blaisdell comes off the field, leaving Davis Malkus alone back there.
They're not going to put any pressure.
There's the kick.
It's going to hit the ground and bounce.
Oh, Davis supposed to pick that up so bad he doesn't know what to do. It'll
That's
roll
fine.
down to the 40.
41-yard line. It's still not bad field position. Tigers have 2 timeouts and 1:20 seconds, 1:26 seconds to work with. Every play is critical. Every play is crucial, Jack.
No doubt. But this is the kind of game that you expect when you get 2 teams of this caliber together in the second round of playoffs. So here we go. Tigers make their way out on the field. They've got a hard row ahead of them. Trips to this near side. Minute 26 left to go. 2 timeouts. Tigers trail by 8. Snap. Garrison going to run it himself. Across the middle. Got some running across the 50. Still on his feet. Across the 40. Down near the 30. They're going to mark him at the 37. They'll stop the clock to move the chains.
Number 4 getting up. He wants to lay down. He's running with a cramp. You see him in the secondary. Watch him. He might lay down.
We'll take the time. There's a snap. Garrison throws the ball. Across the left side. We slip down before the ball gets there.
Intended for Parker Townsend from his slot. And he has to, it was one of those, about a 12-yard stop, turn, and when he stopped, his feet slid out from underneath him. Minute 12 left in this ball game. Cairo 28, Troup 20. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Clock is stopped with the incomplete pass.
Edwards throws quickly across the middle, falls incomplete.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Yep.
Almost intercepted.
3rd down. Not a lot of time off the clock. Only been at 8, excuse me. Trips right. Man wide left. Single back in the backfield with Garrison Edwards, the quarterback. It's had a whale of a ball game. A lot of drop passes on him tonight. There's the snap. Looking to pass. Looking. Got some time. Rolls right. Looking. Now airs it out on the right side. Caught and knocked out of bounds immediately. And it'll be just short of the first down. Did he get it, Greg?
About 4th and 1 for the Tigers.
Yep.
A lot of patience. Good blocking by the offensive line, allowing Edwards to have plenty of time. But it's 4th and 1. The Tigers, this is do or die right here for the Tigers.
Tigers set up. Snap. Back to pass. Garrison throws to the left side and is knocked down. Falls incomplete, and it's going to go over to the syrup makers.
There, let the celebration begin for Cairo. 2 minutes to go. Anything can happen. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers. 57 seconds left in this game. 28 Cairo, 20 Troup.
So a tough one for the Tigers as the celebration's already begun on the far sideline. Cairo come out onto the field. 57 seconds left to go, trailing 28-20. Shout out to my nephew Clancy. He's listening tonight. I wish I could bring him better news of the Tigers winning right now. LaGrange, though, it seems is going to win their game against North Hall. A little bit of a high snap. And he'll go down as he crosses the 32. The Tigers will call their timeout and stop the clock.
Gain of 1 on the play. Timeout, Troup County.
So they'll take that timeout. Guys, let's go ahead and take just 2 back to the station. Actually, just 1 30-second timeout. Let's take that 1 30-second timeout back to the station. Tigers trail 28-20 on Eagle Sports.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Keeler Grange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KeelerGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers trailing with 47 seconds left to go, 28-20, and barring something remarkable happening, it's going to be a win for Cairo in the second round of the playoffs.
Troup just used their last timeout with 47 seconds left. 3rd and 10. You got to have a turnover. Otherwise, you can just let the play clock run out. Well, 25 seconds. Depends on when they get it reset. They're not going to, I guarantee you, they're not going to be in a hurry. Cairo's not going to be in a hurry to get up off the ground.
No.
So this is got to be at 47 seconds, probably the final play. So the Tigers have got to strip, do something. Cairo's not going to do anything stupid, I wouldn't think, that other than to run the football. They might even be smart to take a knee. Just boom, because Tigers out of a timeout.
They're back to the line of scrimmage. Put a man in motion. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off. We'll tackle him in the backfield. And that'll stop the ball carrier, but not the clock.
Yeah, see, they just 30. Yeah, it's that's the game. So there's nothing the Tigers can do to stop the clock.
So the play clock and the clock on the board are the same thing. So 4 meetings. Tigers have won 3 of those. And they'll fall tonight to Cairo by a score of 28-20. We're going to step aside. Guys, finish the spot set we're on and bring it back to us. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Make your home or business look like new with the help from Restore Pressure Washing and Salt Washing, the area's top-rated clean team with over 100 5-star reviews on Google and Facebook. We offer safe, effective soft washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, house washing, deck and fence cleaning, even Christmas lighting installation. We're fully insured, family-run, and deliver warranted services with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call 706-415-7637 or visit restorepressurewashing.com for your fast, free quote, and let us do the dirty work.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. And the Tigers have fallen by a score of 28-20. Here in the final game of the season now.
All right, so, yeah, they're trying to get the Cairo. Let me see if we get too far away, I won't be able to get a word with Coach. We'll just have to talk about it Monday night. And he may not want to be able to. Let's see if he wants to come. Oh, I don't know. He's giving Garrison Edwards a hug. So
Garrison took it real hard at the end of the ball game.
No doubt about it. So, tell you what, I'm just going to let. He's got a lot of things going on. So let him go, and we'll just talk about it Monday night, fans. Tune in Monday night 7:30 at Your Pie Pizza, and we'll get all the lowdown on this game. If what you didn't already hear, maybe there's some fresh insight that you didn't hear during the game. But a lot going on. Tigers lose the second round to Cairo. Very tough, deserving Cairo team, 28-20.
Just found out that Callaway has fallen tonight as well. So LaGrange, with the big winner, scored 58 points in that game against North Hall. So in Troup County, they're the last man standing. So the Tigers, though, losing 28-20. Again, a tough ball game. You know, we were as we went into halftime, the Tigers trailed 21-14, able to get a big score on a ball that we got loose in the end zone. Defense was able to score there. We got so close a couple of times, but got so close to the end zone, just unable to put the ball in the end zone. Again, so the missed extra point hurt us a little bit. But ultimately, though, gosh, what a season the Tigers have had, Greg.
We just wished it could have played one more game. Had the kind of team that really, not today, but this year, we've talked about it. A lot of chemistry, a lot of talent on this team, and just disappointed that we weren't able to play enough ball games. But, you know, you run up on a fired-up team like Cairo, and travel, that's really didn't really have an effect. You know, you think about it. It was an easy trip down, just in the Tigers play. I think it got down to that we've seen more mistakes tonight from the Tigers than I've seen in a long time. I mean, they've made some mistakes in games, but just a lot of mistakes throughout the ballgame. 2 blocked field goals, missed field goals, low punt snaps. You know, and we didn't capitalize on things. When we scored a touchdown here, we had a holding penalty. We couldn't get the first down because we had an offside. We had an illegal motion. Just little things. You add them all up, and you know, just wasn't our night. We just couldn't get it together and minimize our mistakes.
When the mistakes happen, they happened at the worst possible time. And but that, you know, football is ultimately a game of mistakes. Whoever makes the fewest tends to be the one that wins. And tonight it was Cairo taking advantage of the mistakes that we did make.
No doubt about it. They capitalized on the times and we didn't. And it's I hate to say that the season's over with the Tigers, but you know, you just revel in the season that we had and kind of look forward to what we can do next year. You know, you don't have time to really sit around and mope about it. You got to about who your personnel are next year and where they're going to be, and still a lot left to football. And congratulations to all the teams that won tonight and moved on. And you know, still 3 more rounds of football left, and it'll be an exciting time in the bins for sure.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, Greg, that's going to do it for us here in Cairo. We're going to start to pack up and get on the road, heading the 3.5 hours back up the road. We got multiple drivers for those that worry about us, so we won't let anybody get too tired on the way. Any last thoughts on the season before don't forget Monday night, we will be having our show at Your Pie. Please make sure to join us as we'll be celebrating this season. But Greg, any last thoughts for tonight?
No, I just would have loved a better outcome, but we appreciate all the people who've texted us throughout the season and listened to us on the Eagle Sports app, and those that just love you, all you Tiger Nation supporting these Tigers for sure. This whole entire.
Well, that's going to do it for the Tigers tonight. 28-20, they fall to Cairo in the second round of the playoffs. For Greg, for Nash, for the folks back at the station, we appreciate you for calling Vice. We'll see you on Monday on the radio.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now